Unit 3, Wit and Humor. In this unit, you will learn to practice antonyms and commonly confused words, learn the use of causatives have and get, practice using the passive voice and causative have and get, write about incidents involving failure, act out a humorous play. In the English language, there is a special type of children's joke called a doctor. Doctor joke, which consists of 2 lines. The first line is spoken by a patient, explaining that he or she is suffering from a particular condition. The condition is usually very silly. The second line is spoken by the doctor, who confirms the patient's theory in a way that it's funny. Sometimes the doctor causes a pun, which means a word that is funny because it can be understood in 2 different ways. Let's read the following joke. Patient: Doctor, doctor, I keep thinking I'm a pack of cards. Doctor: I'll deal with you later. Now, deal has 2 meanings. If you deal with someone, you give your attention to that person. And if you deal cards, you give playing cards to each player before a game of cards. Now, let us look at these doctor jokes. Match the patient's lines with the doctor's lines. Patient: Doctor, doctor, people keep ignoring me. This is matched with next doctor saying, next please. Patient: Doctor, doctor, I think I need glass. So this can be matched with the doctor's reply, you certainly do, sir. This is an ice cream parlor. Third, patient: Doctor, doctor, everyone thinks I am a liar. To this, doctor says, I can't believe that. 4. Doctor, doctor, I have only got 59 seconds to live. This doctor replies, just wait a minute, will you? You are going to read about a woman's experience of submitting her young children's passport applications. Written for her blog, the piece is a humorous description of the confusion she has to deal with at the passport office. For the longest time, Vijay and I had put off the idea of getting passports for our own teen boys. We had only ever traveled to the United States once with young Peanut, our daughter. Even now, Vijay would ask her what she remembered from the trip. And when she drew a blank, he would sigh and lament. See, what was the point of that expensive ticket? She was 2 years old at the time. But we didn't have that excuse, given that the boys were now over 5 years old. So we kept telling each other we should get passports done for the twins. And then we would agree solemnly and proceed to do exactly nothing about it. I was going through our files recently and saw that Peanut's passport had expired. What? Said Vijay. I showed it to him. More than 5 years had passed since we had got hers. And it was actually almost a year ago that the passport had expired. This galvanized us into action. I determinedly went hunting online for the passport website of the government here. It is for those of you who are worse than me in such matters, and immersed myself in figuring out the forms and documents required. In about an hour, I had the forms, fairly longish, filled. The couples, Vijay and the narrator, had not so far thought about making passports for their twin boys. But now they think of making one. The boys are 5 years old, and they feel that it is worth taking them around, as they would be able to learn something from their trip abroad. They had only even traveled up to United States. They are also only once with their eldest daughter, Peanut, when she was 12 years old. She was too small that she was unable to remember or recall back anything from the trip. So her father thinks that the trip to the United States was of no use. But now they think of traveling because the boys have grown up and feel that it is worth going abroad. One day, when the narrator was going through the files, she noticed that her daughter's passport had expired 1 year ago. Then they immediately visited the website and filled forms and prepared to go to the passport office to renew it as well as to make new passports for the twin boys.